Hi, boys and girls. Thank you for tuning in to today's story. So we have 2 more stories that we are going to read in our medical theme. And next week we are going to be switching over to community helpers. So we are going to talk about that next week and read stories that go along with community helpers. The story that we're going to read today is I Can See Just Fine. We have read this before, but we are going to reread it. We'll see if we see anything new that we didn't see the first time. As we're reading the story, I want you to think about how the little girl feels. How does she feel when she has to go to the eye doctor? How does she feel when she needs to get glasses? After you're done reading the story, you can talk to someone in your household about that. Are you guys ready to read? Here we go. I Can See Just Fine by Eric Barclay. Eric Barclay is the author. He wrote the words. He also drew the beautiful pictures. If you take a look at the front cover of the story, who do we see? We see a little girl. If you take a look at her shoes, we can see that she has 2 different color shoes on. Also, take a good look at the book she has in her hand. What do you notice? Yeah, it looks like the letters are upside down. So maybe she's not seeing anything correctly. I wonder who she'll have to go visit if she needs to get her eyes checked. Can you remember what that doctor is called? Think about it. One day at school, Mrs. Palmer noticed that Paige was having trouble seeing the chalkboard. Mr. Thompson noticed that Paige was having trouble reading her music sheet. Dad noticed that Paige was having all kinds of trouble. I found the kitty, she said. Take a look at that picture. Is that a kitty? No, it's a skunk. But when anyone asked Paige about her eyesight, she would say, I can see just fine. Mom and Dad were a little concerned. That means they were worried. I think Paige needs to see an eye doctor, her mom said. The next morning, Mom told Paige that she didn't have to go to school that day. Paige was excited. Where do you think they're going instead? I think she may be going to get her eyes checked. But Paige was not excited when Mom told her they were going to see the eye doctor instead. I can see just fine. Paige was a little nervous when they arrived at the doctor's office. But Dr. Steigler was very nice. He asked Paige to read some letters on the eye chart. Dr. Steigler put some special drops in Paige's eyes, and she looked through a mask with knobs and buttons. When they had finished, Dr. Steigler said, well, kiddo, you need glasses. But don't worry, they'll look great on you. Paige was not pleased. That means she was not happy. Mom and Paige went to pick out some eyeglass frames. I can see just fine, she said. How do you think Paige is feeling that the doctor told her she needs to get glasses? Do you think she's happy, sad, angry? Here she is at the glasses store. That's a lot of frames to choose from. I wonder if she'll find a pair she likes. Paige tried on lots and lots of different frames until She found the pair that looked just right. After a couple of days, Paige's glasses were ready. "Let's try these on, Paige," the lady said. "But I don't need glasses," Paige said. "I can see everything." You see on this page, the picture looks a little blurry, but when the lady puts the glasses on her face, she can see everything clearly. After that, Mrs. Palmer noticed that Paige had no trouble seeing the chalkboard. Mr. Thompson noticed that Paige had no trouble reading her music. Dad noticed that it was time to get Paige a kitty. "I found a skunk," she said. And Mom noticed that Paige's new glasses were all smudged. Smudged means dirty. "Your glasses are filthy. There's no way you can see out of those," Mom said. "Mom, I can see just fine." I want you to think back of when we were in school. What was the center that we had when you needed to go get your eyes checked? Where did you go? What was that doctor called? Right, the optometrist. Very good. That's the doctor that takes care of your eyes. So in the story, Paige had to go to the optometrist to get her eyes checked, and the doctor told her that she needed to get glasses. I want you to talk to someone in your household and tell them, how did she feel? How did Paige feel that she needed to get glasses? How would you feel if you needed to get glasses? All right, I hope you enjoyed today's Read Aloud. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our other Read Aloud and opening group. See ya. Have a great day.